we were told to leave at some point because of the smoke being so bad.
Another vacant home burned in Winnipeg this week, sending 3 firefighters to hospital and displacing 16 residents.
It's very frustrating. That's the only word. It is frustrating, yeah. Plus, it doesn't do well for the neighborhood.
Kathy Schlamp lives next door to a vacant home that burned on College Avenue Tuesday. She says when they evacuated, they couldn't even see as they walked to their vehicle.
We find it's also a bit of a safety concern, seeing that we're across from an elementary school. That's very concerning for me.
A neighbor told me the elementary school across the street canceled recess because of the fire's proximity. We reached out to McRae School and the Winnipeg School Division, but they chose not to comment.
That's very scary, though. Whenever we send a brother or sister to the hospital, you always look at, can this have been avoided and what can we learn from this?
Firefighter Union President Tom Billis says 3 firefighters were injured and hospitalized but are all back home now. He says this isn't the first time his crews have attended a fire at this vacant home.
They have it written on boards that where their vacant buildings are. When an address comes in, they often know, this one we had back in April or whatever, right? They do a good job of knowing their district, and those addresses are known to them. And it's pretty sad that they have to expect to go back to these places second, third time. And I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's Russian roulette, and that is a dangerous game.
Schlamp was lucky their home avoided major damage. The same can't be said for the house on the other side. The roof is caved in, and Billis said the damage would have been much worse without WFPS's intervention. He says the whiteboards on vacant buildings attract squatters, and the city needs to come up with a solution to lower the amount of vacant buildings in the city.
We need to shift our focus from the short-term vacant buildings to the more derelict long-term. The long-term known offenders, I believe those buildings need to be demolished. The process could be expedited.
Would you have liked to seen it come down before the fire, maybe?
Yes. Yes, because it's been vacant 2 or 3 years, 2 years for sure.
We reached out to the city for comment regarding this vacant property, but an interview was not accommodated. In Winnipeg, Mike Albanese, City News.